thank you very much for this opportunity to show our work. Yesterday you have seen the final product, the horses when they are trained on the earth above the ground. Another translation in French could be a schooling jump. That's why we call this kind of horse a jumper. It's not a show jumping, but they are jumper. We will make a little demonstration about how we train them and all the progression to arrive to these 3 airs. First, I have to warn you that tomorrow, when you will be back home, or the next day, you will say nothing. You will say that you have seen nothing, heard nothing, because what we will show you is a total secret. So, first of all, the first step is the habituation to the whip. So Fabien is doing this work. This horse is an old horse, but we start this work with 3 and 4 years old horses. The total training lasts for 5 years, because the most difficult things is not to do the airs, to do the jump, but at Saumur is to do the jump together, the collective work, which because of that, the obedience of the horse, you know, we have to ask and to have a response, the response just, we don't have the choice. We can't wait that the horse is ready and to ask. All the horses have to do it together. So, after the habituation, now we will we use a lot this frame, the neck extension, to have some relaxation, and the horses are fine in their mind. So that's the second step is the horse is learning to put his neck totally down. First, when the horse is stopped, and second, when at walk. So we will use that in the training as a reward.
Ensuite, on peut mettre la cravache, enfin la rêne de plus en plus loin sur l'encolure. Dans un premier temps, on fait avec la rêne vraiment au niveau des oreilles.
Ok, j'ai compris.
Et ensuite, on peut éloigner un petit peu la rêne.
So first time the rein is the hand of the rider is very close to the ears, and progressively the hand is going in direction of the wither. Because we will use this outside rein later to move the horse forward. The horse will understand when we will be against the wall that on this outside rein he has to go forward. On the inside rein he has to slow down.
Ensuite, on va commencer le travail au mur.
Transition, voilà. So when the horse has understood that, we start the work along the wall. I just to stop and go forward. At walk, and after that, little trot. That's the kind of a job that you have seen with Andy 2 hours ago.
Dans un premier temps, c'est vraiment mon corps qui déclenche le mouvement vers l'avant. J'incite le cheval à me suivre, en fait. Quand je me mets à courir, le cheval court avec moi. Ça, c'est la première phase dans notre apprentissage.
So the cue is the body of the rider. First the body, and the horse will follow the rider.
Et ce travail se fait aux deux mains.
Voilà,
On va être en capacité de faire ça à main droite et à main gauche.
On both hands. So now on the right side.
Et ce qui est très important dans un premier temps, c'est que le cheval soit capable aussi de se mouvoir librement. On n'a aucune contrainte dans l'attitude pour le moment.
So this step, the horse has to move totally free. So the less contact as possible, and the frame, the neck, all the body is totally free.
Et éventuellement, quand le cheval ne part pas, j'ai ma cravache pour éventuellement appeler les hanches et l'inciter à passer un petit peu plus.
So first the body, if the horse is a little lazy, or Fabien is using the whip.
La deuxième phase, on va prendre nos rênes à quatre mains, nos quatre rênes dans deux mains, pardon.
So now this step is to do the same job, but with the rein on both hands. So it's a little more difficult to have the horse free. So
ma reine intérieure est là pour équilibrer le cheval et l'inciter à s'arrêter. Et ma reine extérieure va l'englober et l'inciter à repasser devant moi.
So as I said, now the inside rein is to balance the horse and to slow down. And on the contact on the outside rein, the horse has to go forward.
Et progressivement, le cheval va passer devant son cavalier. Avec ma reine extérieure, je vais pouvoir, moi, me retrouver plus à la hauteur de ses épaules et inciter le cheval à passer devant moi.
So progressively, with this outside rein, the horse will understand that he has to go a little forward and to be in front of the rider. He's not following the rider. He's going in front of the rider.
Voilà, c'était complètement différent de l'attitude tout à l'heure où le cheval me suit.
Voilà. Now the horse is following. It's totally, it's a different job.
Voilà. Et là, la chose est permise grâce au travail de contrôle sur la reine extérieure.
Voilà, that's the work on this outside rein, which allows the rider to stay at this place.
Une fois que les chevaux sont bien habitués dans le sens longitudinal, on peut commencer le travail latéral.
Voilà, when this job is done on the straight line, starts the lateral work. So lateral work in two steps. First, to move the haunches, hindquarter, and the second step, to move the shoulder.
Dans un premier temps, on essaie de trouver un point de touche qui peut être plus ou moins, qui peut être différent en fonction du cheval. Ça peut être le boulet, le jarret ou à ces hauteurs-là. Et on va inciter le cheval à chasser ses hanches. Et comme dans le travail longitudinal tout à l'heure, il n'y a aucun contrôle dans l'arène. Le cheval est assez libre de placer son corps comme il l'entend.
So the place you put the whip is not. You try to find the nicest place, and it depends on the horse. The horse is totally free on the neck.
Donc pour l'instant, je lui apprends à droite et à gauche à pousser ses hanches.
Voilà, and on both sides, he has to move move outside.
Voilà, bien. Et progressivement, pour parfaire l'exercice, je vais avoir un petit peu plus de contrôle sur les aides latérales externes pour empêcher le cheval de se plier comme il venait de faire et pour avoir plus d'impact et mieux contrôler les épaules par rapport aux hanches. Je vais travailler sur ma reine extérieure encore une fois.
So like on the straight line, now we use both rein. So with this outside rein, we have a control on the bend of the horse and more control on the shoulders.
Ça, c'est bien. Voilà. Et on peut toujours associer ce travail-là à un travail longitudinal où je vais pouvoir repasser mon cheval devant et l'inciter à remarcher droit après avoir fait un travail de côté. Ça, c'est le même travail que dans le travail monté.
So we mixed the lateral work on the circle and the straight line work that has been done before.
On peut noter qu'on a toujours un peu plus d'inquiétude quand on est sur le côté droit. Les chevaux sont moins exercés sur le côté droit que sur le côté gauche, et il y a toujours plus de problèmes pour retrouver le calme, la stabilité.
So with this old horse, they are less used to be trained on the right side, and that's why the horse is little not scared, but the less calm on the right side when he's trained on the right side.
L'étape suivante est une étape importante. Jusque-là, souvent, les chevaux, l'éducation leur a fait fuir la cravache. L'étape suivante, on va leur apprendre à venir sur la cravache.
Now the next step is very important because so far the horse was used to avoid the whip, to go out, and now he will learn to come to the whip, to have control on both sides of the hindquarter.
Bien. Là, le cheval me pose un problème, donc je vais revenir au mur pour lui
So a help of the wall to teach him to come to the whip, so to put the haunches on the right when the rider is on the right.
Bien. OK. Une fois qu'on arrive à maîtriser les hanches, on va progressivement bouger les épaules.
So when we have control on the hindquarter, right and left, on both sides, we do not the same, but we try to take control on both of the shoulders on both sides.
On peut les pousser, mais également les attirer vers nous.
So the horse was good boy. That's the next step. But so the shoulders first go out, and now to come to the riders, the rider.
Oh, ça c'est bien. Ok. On peut également conduire ce travail-là sur un petit travail latéral. On peut marcher les chevaux droits en dehors du mur et éventuellement les pousser à l'extérieur.
So we can combine same things, work on the straight line, and combine
Allez.
hindquarter and shoulders too to have lateral work.
Bien. Ok, bravo. On peut également les attirer vers nous dans un pas latéral. Oh. Oh.
Now we will go on the left side, coming to the riders, the rider.
Oh. Oh. Ok, bien. C'est ce mariage du travail latéral marié au travail longitudinal qui va nous permettre d'arriver progressivement à la mobilisation.
The aim of all this, the combination of the work on the straight line and on the lateral work will improve the collection, and we will have we could improve the impulsion. And when you focus on the diagonal, and this kind of little piaffe is used to prepare the horse to the air above the ground. Every the courbette and croupade, you will see. Oh. Good job. The airs are prepared like that. The horse has to. It's not really a piaffe because piaffe should be higher, but it's just collection. So collection, and on this collection, the horse will do the courbette or the croupade.
Oh. Pardon.
So the frame of the horse is important. Here, the neck is high, so for the horse, it's clear he is prepared to do a courbette. So to go up with the front leg. And the horse will learn to do this collection with a low neck. And for him, it will be clear that it's a preparation for a croupade, so to kick with the hind leg. Voilà. The head down. Uh-oh. Voilà, he's ready to kick.
Oh, hop, oh.
When the neck is down like that, the balance is more on the shoulder, and that's why the horse is still continuing to go forward.
Et le piaffe avec l'attitude basse, c'est beaucoup plus en avançant.
C'est ce que je viens de dire.
Pardon. On fait une croupade?
Allez. So we start the airs with the croupade, so the horse will kick. So the frame, the lower neck, the balance on the shoulders, and good job. So he will do it again. So what you have to focus is the cue, is the arm, is the arm of the rider. And the horse responds to this movement of the arm. And it doesn't use the whip, really. It doesn't touch the horse. It's more kind of targeting, so the horse will try to look up, to search the whip, to touch the whip. And sometimes you have to, we use the whip a little bit when he doesn't want really to kick, to say, oh, allez, go kick, because not just, don't use just the hind leg, you have to kick at the end. Voilà, exactly that. Good. You see, it's these horses are really athletes. It's you see, it's very high, and this kind of movement develops the strength. That's why we start with that, and the strength on the back muscles, because it's obliged to contract the back muscles to do that.
Encore une croupade ou une courbette?
Bon, je pense que c'est bon, comme tu le sens. Voilà, now we change the frame. The balance is, the weight is on the haunches. The horse is ready to do a courbette. The same, that's the arm of the rider. Good. See, the horse is quiet, and he has to be tense to prepare for this effort. Good.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh. Good. Tu peux en faire une ou deux qu'on te voit.
L'idée, c'est de garder mon coude au corps, de bien passer le cheval devant moi sur ma reine extérieure. Hop. Il était prêt.
He didn't wait for the cue.
Oh.
Voilà. And that's the same. The arm and the horse is going. Is coming to the whip.
Oh.
So, voilà, good job.
Hop.
Dommage. Perfect. This is good. It takes 2 or 3 years to do that, and after that, 2 more years to train together in a collective work to do a collective presentation. So I think it's the end of this demonstration. Thank you to Nemo for his nice work.